Hey folks, in today's video I've got an interesting little set to open and show you guys. This is the Driven by Battat, I think that's how you say it, series. Rough rigs, real play. And so what is this one called? The Big City Cruisin, I think that's what this set is called. Yeah, so just showing you the back a little bit. Basically what this is, it's a big cityscape basically, and you got several levels where you can kind of drive the cars around, and it's got some ramps included, which is cool. It's got a working elevator, so kind of like a parking garage sort of setup, but it actually is more of like a cityscape, I guess you could say. So that's kind of what the back looks like, and then the bottom and the sides. The sides just got a few little thumbnails and stuff. But you can see the actual set right here in the front. So, obviously very, well, I don't know if I should say inspired by Micro Machines, but at the very least it's the same size as Micro Machines. I don't know that the cars that are included are quite as high of quality as Micro Machines, but nevertheless it's the same type of vibe. So, and yeah, it looks like a very cool set, and I'm sure Micro Machines could work with it if you wanted to use them on this. So yeah, this will be interesting to check out. And with that all said, let's just go ahead and open it up. And this, I don't know if this is still sold in stores anymore as of 2025, but I got it within the past 5 years or so. I just don't remember what year I got it. I've had it in storage for a while, but everything kind of just comes out all at once here, and obviously we've got the zip ties to deal with, so let me just take care of those. Alright, so I think I got them all. There's just a few of them. I've got the ramp pieces kind of hanging on here. I guess I missed this one here, but I might be able to just sneak that piece out. Then we've got the cars or the one car and a couple signs, so I'll take that out. Alright folks, so the one thing that this does not have is any set of instructions at all. It says easy assembly, and it shows you where to put the ramps. So that's about all you need and all you get. So we'll go ahead and put that together, I guess. I got to turn it around and make sure that I know where these ramps go. But as you can see, all the stickers are already applied, and it's basically ready to go, aside from some of this very quick assembly here. So these should hopefully click in place fairly easily. Somewhat easily anyway. Let's see here. Alright folks, so just like that, it is assembled and ready to go. There is one ramp I gotta pull down here, but other than that, yeah, I think that's about it. So for just a second, I'll just kind of set it up here with the camera still on the tripod. You got the couple signs here, which aren't gonna stay up very well on the carpet, but quick look at the little taxi that's included. The quality of this is, well, it's definitely less than a Micro Machine, but it's very much, it's very light and just plastic. It's all plastic, very, just very, I don't know how to describe it. It's just very plasticky and cheap kind of feeling compared to a Micro Machine. But at the same time, it seems like it should still work pretty good. The wheels spin freely and nicely, so there's that. Let me just maybe show you what we have from a front view here before I take the tripod or the camera off the tripod and kind of give you some action, I guess, of driving the car around. You've got a big tower here, and this is where the elevator is. Seems like that works somewhat smoothly, a little rough in spots. Actually, it has a few stopping points, which is maybe kind of good. Got a little cinema here, so you can kind of pretend to drive the car inside the cinema there. Then you got this cafe and kind of larger building here. It looks like this has an opening garage door, so there's that. You can kind of see in here there's a lot of driving area within the these little buildings, so you can pretty much drive anywhere around there. Little bridge on top, that's kind of neat, and then you basically just drive in here and down this ramp, and down this ramp, of course, too. You drive around here and down this ramp, so just kind of a little fun set to kind of drive around. I'm trying to see what other action there is. This spins around. It doesn't really seem to do anything other than that, but it's kind of neat that it does. Turbocharged 3 in theaters now. It's got a little movie advertisement there. So, yeah, with that said, we need to give this set a try with the car and see how well it works. All right, folks, so let's try the set out here with the elevator to start, and we'll drive in and maybe bring this up to the 3rd floor first. It is a little bit kind of tight going up to the 3rd floor there. You can see that the car bounced around quite a bit, so we'll have to flip that around. Let's see. There we go. And drive through and down the ramp. And it's not getting a whole lot of speed as it goes down. Let's try the next one here. That one a little bit more. Open up the garage door there, and there comes the car. And we'll drive back to the elevator again, and maybe we'll try this time just to go up to the 2nd floor. Let's see. There are actually quite a few little tight spaces around here, so it's kind of tricky to kind of get a grasp at where the car is at. But that's kind of the nature of these micro sets. So let's drive in here and down the ramp again. I have to tilt it a little bit to get the car out. There it is. And the 1st floor, you can kind of just, whether the elevator is at ground level or not, you should be able to just kind of drive in and drive through the roadways down here. You can kind of come all the way out to the side here. And then I better turn this around so you can kind of see from the back side the vantage point of everything. So maybe I'll try the elevator again, bring the car back up to the 3rd floor. And unfortunately, it does get rather tight in there, so the car bounces around. There we go. And then, yeah, lots of places to kind of drive around, I guess. You can drive in here, drive straight out the front, or go to the side. So all kinds of different things to do there. I'll bring the elevator back down and we'll go to the 2nd floor here. Just so we can try this side ramp here. So that one works pretty nicely. Maybe I'll just give you a little bit of a different view on that one. So that works pretty nicely. So overall, it's a pretty cool little set. I don't really like that the elevator it tightly stops and the car bounces inside there as it gets to the 3rd floor. But anyways, that's just one little thing. But otherwise, everything else works pretty well as advertised. I wish that the car would get a little bit more speed sometimes. Kind of got to push it a little bit, and then it's just fine. But just on its own, it's a little slow sometimes. especially from this third floor to the second floor. As you can see, just not giving it any sort of boost there. But it's a cool looking cityscape, and yeah, mostly for the most part everything works, so not too bad of a little set. And then of course you can connect this with all of the other little sets from this collection, and again, that is the Driven by Battat collection. I forget if this box had, yeah, it doesn't have any pictures of other sets, but yeah, you can connect with these little track connector areas here. They're actually all around, so you can connect the track basically anywhere, and yeah, you can connect it with all the other sets, all the other track, and there was quite a few out there. So anyways, that was kind of just a quick look at it. The Big City Cruisin set from the Driven by Battat collection. There it was. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.